Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World. I'm back today with the start of my tutorials for 2023. Probably a bit early, this is Wednesday 28th, so I'm just getting ready for, I have a lot of thank yous to send out to customers and those who ordered catalogues and stuff, so this is one of the gifts I'm making to those who shop with me in December. And you can see I have used a lovely wee freebie that's coming with Celebration, which starts in January. So this is one of the sets I grabbed. I just was drawn to it immediately. It's so cute, and he's going to be useful for so many occasions, you know, graduation, school, birthdays, Happy New Year, you name it. But this particular project I have made matches my card, which is one of these book cradle cards, isn't that what you call them? So I had made a large one and it didn't come out the way I liked it, so I've gone for the nice wee small one which stands up perfectly. The other one just wouldn't stand. So this tutorial is free with my newsletter if you're interested, and the link will be down below. So I wanted to make a gift to match this particular card, and this is what I've gone with. So, and the glue's coming apart already. This one was made in a bit of a rush. My prototype one, I'm just going to add glue to that now. It has a wee packet of coffee and a wee biscuit, nice wee treat, and I think I will add a nice wee bit of decorative paper to the inside as well, just to cheer it up a wee bit. But it's all done in black with a belly band and the wee aisles to match. I just wanted it all to match the wee card. So just lots of thanks in the front, and that is from the Penguin Place set, which if it hasn't sold out already, it will be going now at the end of December. So maybe check for it because it's well worth buying that wee set. So as you can see, I have stamped him twice and layered him up. I wanted a bit of depth to his face there. I've simply added a wee knotted ribbon. These are from the framed florets, and I've used one of my oval dies for underneath. It's not a perfect match, but you get away with it okay. It doesn't show out. So I've used it to cut the white, and I've used this part to cut the black frame. So just to let you know of all that done ahead. The aisle has been coloured with blends, the soft suede and the crumb cake. So that has what he's been coloured with, and of course the matching colours, which is the Bermuda Bay. So let's get started. This is one of the easiest boxes in the world. I'm sure you've made them, but I really like you can decorate them up so many different ways. So first of all, you're going to need your pieces of card to cut your box, which I can't find. Hold on a second. So this is the piece you need. Going with black again, 4 inches by 11 inches. And you need your scoreboard to do some scoring. So we're going to score. It's really simple. I'm sure you know it. We're going at 1/2 inch, 5 1/4, 5 3/4, and 10 1/2. Spin it round and go at 1/2 inch again. Oops. And 3 1/2. And that's your scoring done. So just do all your burnishing, and then we're going to do a bit of cutting. I'm actually going to give these a good firm hold so they sit in nice and neat. So that's them all burnished. So we're going to do a bit of cutting now. I'm going to cut straight up at that score line, right up to the tip. I'm cutting it in half diagonally up to that point, and then I'm trimming a wee bit off there. So you're just left with that nice wee triangle there, which is enough to hold your box. On the middle ones, cut them at that score line on both sides, and then just give them a wee tiny trim each. On both parts. like so, and then go up to the top again, do it with you facing you, cut up that line, cut it from the middle point over, and then just trim that a wee tiny bit so you're left with that wee triangle again, and do the same down the other side. So when you've that all done, you're left with a nice flat base for you to stick your DSP onto. So you're choosing whatever. I have gone with these, it's called Pretty Prints, and it's in a Bermuda Bay colour. So I've cut 2 pieces, both the same size, at 2 3/4 by 4 1/2 for this particular box. Get my glue out. So just glue them in. I don't think it matters with this particular paper what way it goes. There is a leaf in it, but it's very random. Oops. So once you've that done, then you decide which end you're going to use as your top and bottom. So if this is going to be your bottom, for instance, then bring those inner ones up to this so that you're making that nice box shape. So we're just going to put a bit of collal glue on those to give them a good firm hold. So you're gluing the outside so that you're folding them in, you know, don't glue the wrong side. So that should be enough to hold them. I'm going to start with this side, make that come up nice and square so that you're happy with the way it's sitting on both sides, and just hold that until it takes. Same at the front, just make them nice and square so there's a good square line. And give them time to dry. I obviously didn't the last time. And then do these wee ones at the front. And before you stick them down, get your, if you need, an easy opening. Where is this? I'm just using a wee 1/2 inch punch in the center of this at the front. If I can get the center-ish. And just take a wee snip out of it so you've got a wee finger left. And then glue these in place. So just a wee bit on those triangles. And hold them in. Can't do that floating in the air, sure we can't. So that should close down nicely for you. Now's the time to check all your fittings, make sure you're happy with them. And now we'll want to make our belly band. So for the belly band you need a piece of the black card, 2 inches by 9 inches, and I'm actually going to do some scoring on it because I don't like a plain belly band. I don't like it. So I'm going to score it every second mark, I think. I may go back and do every other mark, every mark. Depends what it looks like to me. So do a couple and have a look at it yourself. I think I'm going to go with every mark. Just, it's not enough detail for me. It may be for you. But just keep going till you get all your scoring done, and you can see the nice wee lines coming. So that's what it's like when it be finished. It gives you a nice wee pattern on it. So you want to set it down, decide which pattern you want, the lumpy or the inner one. I think I'll go with the lumpy one. So wrap it round your box, bring it over, and that should help you to press it where you want those lines to be. You don't want it really tight. You want the person to be able to slide it off, you know. So I'm going to mark that with my finger. I know that's where it's going to meet, so I'm just putting a bit of glue on here. So again, just keep it nice and loose. See a wee bit of card hanging off there. So now we just need to decorate the top of it. Like, my glue is definitely not holding very well today. I'm coming to the end of my tube and I think I need to open a new one. So keep it in central to the front of your box, and this is why we're going to decorate it. So I have cut this in black and I'm going to add a bit of Collall glue. Just, I know it's a wee bit messy, but I'm going to try and go nice and gently, but I want to be able to move it. I used the other, what do you call it? The white glue there, I used it the last time and I couldn't shift it. I left it too long. So I wasn't happy. It sort of made my design crooked. So plonk that where you think it looks nice and straight. Pick it up and check the back that you're not overhanging, because it just about fits this. And I think he is still a wee bit crooked. It's a bit better. So just let that dry and we're going to do a wee sentiment. Keep these tiny wee strips that I cut off all the time. The sentiment we're going with is lots of thanks again, and I'm using Bermuda Bay, which is the matching ink to this paper. If you haven't the matching ink, just go in with black. So just choose a bit on that. Not too bad. So I'm just going to trim it. It's alright, I'm not going to bother trimming it anymore. Put a wee, actually I'll just put a wee bit of glue. Stick it to the black. And then we'll just give it a wee trim. And this is going to stick at the bottom of his feet like he's nearly standing on it, you know. So just put a wee bit of dimensionals in. Maybe I need to change my sheet, it's bugging. So pop him there. Try and get it central. And then we're going to stick this here. And I didn't raise it up because these are all going in the post and I don't want it to be too bulky. So set it where you're going to leave it. Get your glue and put it between the two lines of where you're going to stick it. You don't want it sticking to the box, so make it where it's just big enough to catch onto the band. And I would advise you at this stage to slide that off and just make sure that your glue isn't sticking out the back anywhere. It seems okay. You want that to be nice and clear. So once it's on, you can slide your box back in. And then make sure you're happy. So the only other thing we want to add is this just a wee knot of ribbon. So just adding Yoo-hoo glue, I think just it sticks the best for me. I like it for ribbons. They're not going to fall off on you. So just stick that to the top. And that is me finished, I think. So you could sit and have a colouring day if you get these wee people. That bow looks upside down, doesn't it? Spin it around. That's better. So let me see, that is our 2 boxes made, and they match this lovely wee card perfectly, which is in my newsletter, and it folds completely flat so you can post it, and it stands up. And I've actually put sentiment, this in the front and at the back. I've done him again and a wee sentiment. So I'm pretty happy with it, so I'm more than happy to send these out to a few customers. So thanks for watching now, and I hope you all have a very happy new year, and the next year is going to be healthy for us all. Never mind the wealth, health is fine. If you get a bit of health, you're set. Catch us all again later. Remember to subscribe if you aren't already, and if you wanted to sign up for my newsletter, the links are all down below, and the links of everything that is shopped. And remember, celebration is coming up. Catch us all again soon. Bye.